Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Sunday. I don't have a name for the show, but Reseller Q&A. So I'm going to go over some of the week review stuff that I did from before, and then talk about some of the questions I got during the week. And if any more come up in the chat, then I will answer those as well. So I want to say hello to everybody in the chat real fast because I've got some friends here. Yay. Hey, Kathy B, and Going on Grumpy, and Angie, Miss Treasured Vintage. I hope you're back from walking the dogs. I tried to wait for you. And let's see, I said, hey, Kathy B, and Henry, hello. And Maggie is there. And let's see who else I'm missing. Falling into Space is there. Hello, I don't recognize your name. Welcome. And I know I saw somebody else. Gloria, hello. And John Flynn and John Sheffield. Oh, I hope I said your name right. And Redneck Ginger, hello, and Sapphire Sky Gal, hello, everybody. Thanks so much for coming and watching live. And if you, pardon me, if you're watching this later and you didn't get to catch it live, the way to find out, one, is to subscribe and get notifications that I'm going live, or I'm putting up a video or something like that, or follow me on Facebook at Texas Gal Treasures, or be in the group International League of Thrifters, because I shared there as well that I'm going live to talk about stuff. So that's how you find out. So it's almost Christmas, you guys. It's like a week away or something, right? What's today? It's about a week away or so. I hope you guys are ready. I'm not. But my kids are off school, so we're going to have to make it work. They got off Friday. That was their last day, so they're home for 2 weeks. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll just see. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how last week went. As far as business and everything, my sales were okay, like on eBay and Etsy. So far, they're doing all right. I did my last sales update Thursday, I think. And normally, I put them up Monday, but my clock's going to go off right now. But anyway, it's going to be a little wonky because I'm going to have to fit them in when I can, especially with the kids home now. So I think the next one's going to come out Tuesday. But sales have been doing okay. So hey again in the chat. We got a few more people jumping in. Kelly and Stonemason and Joni, hello, my friends. So I also wanted to share that, the way I do my eBay and Etsy, I take a bunch of pictures and then I just list from those, list. So I'm finally getting to the point where I'm at the bottom. I can see the end of the tunnel of the crazy, because I just do a photographing marathon and then just list from those, because it's hard for me to know when I'll get the time to sit down and take a lot of pictures with the kids and everything, because generally when the kids are home, my focus is on them. So I like to just have a bunch of pictures ready to go. So if I have time to list one here, one there, I can do it. So I'm getting to the bottom of those pictures. So I'm ready to start taking a bunch of pictures again almost. So I think I've got maybe 5 more things to list from those things. And then I've got like a folder of like, oh, I need to go back and get the measurements, or things I forgot, I forgot to check to see if this was magnetic, whatever. So I've got a whole folder of that. That's, I don't know, those poor things just have been sitting there for a while. So, or some fabric that I forgot to take the measurements on. Oh, got to dig it all out again. Anyway, so hey, Silver Hair Stacker, how's it going? All right, so that's what's going on there. I've only done a little bit of sourcing this week. I went to one garage sale yesterday. Yes, yesterday. It was still pleasant yesterday, and I only got a couple things, but my kids mostly claimed them. One was a little wind up. I shared it on Instagram, and then I picked this up for sorting. I always pick up stuff like this for sorting, like jewelry or whatever. So pick that up for $1. So there's nothing to sell really. But I did pick up some jewelry the other day. I wonder if I showed that. I think I did. I do a lot of haul videos, so chances are likely. I'll have to look and see. Let's see. I'm looking down at my notes. Oh, and I got a really nice card from Maggie. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I shared this on Instagram. Maggie sent me a card that I just love because I'm a cat person. If you don't know this, I have four cats now. Yeah. So here's this cat. It reminds me of my pancake. Hey, Nick. Oh, dear. I told you I would call you out. Nick said he wasn't sure he was going to come to watch because he was going to go take a bath. And so I told him he better not, watch me while he's in the bath. So hopefully you're clothed, or that's weird. Anyway, I dropped something. Not to do with you being in the bath, though. Anyway, Kelly says she has 6 cats. Woo. All right, so here's this Maggie sent, and then she sent a magnet. I may have shown you this already, but I'm so happy with it. Be yourself, everybody else is taken. Yay! So there's those. If a cat goes by, I'll grab one for you to show you. We have Luke and Leia. They were brother sister. Those were our first. They're like 5 years old, and then this year we got 2 more. So they're not even a year old yet. But that's Mimi and Pancake. Nick says he's not in the bath yet. That's good. That's good. All right. Silver Hair Stacker says, I like cats. They make good tacos. Okay. Yay! Angie's back. Alrighty, so let's see what else. I got the card. I'm doing my going through my list because I'll forget, and then I have the questions at the end. Alrighty, so reseller chat. Oh yeah, so this week we've been talking about this forever. So the admins over in ILOT, which stands for International League of Thrifters, we've been talking forever about putting together an admin chat, like live hangout, and we finally. We talk about it, and I keep saying, okay, I'll do it, you know, and then finally Caroline was like, lit the fire this week, and like, we're doing it. Like, okay, we're doing it. So we're doing it. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Darlene. So this week, and we're going to rotate it. So if you're not in International League of Thrifters, get over to Facebook and join, because you won't know whose channel it's on. Because I think all of the admins have a channel. So it will rotate between all of our channels. So this week, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Time, it will be on Tanya's channel, which is Thrifty Treasures. So, wait, is that right? Yeah, Thrifty Treasures. So this week, it'll be on Tanya's channel. And so I don't know if we're going to do it every week or every other week or just whenever we all can. But the admins on the group are me, Texas Gal Treasures, Tanya's Thrifty Treasures, Caroline, who has a channel called Caroline Mrs. M, Rachel, who has got a channel called Fake Rachel, and Carly, who's a Poetry of Nice, and we just got a new admin, I'm happy to say, yesterday, Andrea Hills, who, Nick, does Andrea have her own channel, or is she going to just commandeer yours? So anyway, Andrea is Nick's wife, but maybe we'll just like take over your channel, and your subscribers will show up to watch a Nick Hills video and see like a bunch of ladies like sipping tea and acting silly. So yeah, so it'll be fun. I think so. Hey, Maggie says it'll be fun. Oh, Nick says, well, yes, we're going to take over your channel, Nick. I can't wait. Why does that excite me more than the other things? I have no idea. Anyway, hey, Sophie, how's it going? Okay. Oh, did I miss Nellie? Oh, dear. I did. Hey, Nellie. Oh, I missed a few people. And Zahir. Hi. Okay. I like to say hi to everybody. I know some people don't like it when they watch later, but I just do. It's a perk of showing up. And that's, you know, I like chatting with everybody. You guys know. I like to chat. Okay. So I wanted to share some videos that I enjoyed this week. All right. So this week, I don't know if you guys follow the Celtic Traders, but they have a, fairly new channel, but I just love them. And so they've been doing this advent calendar every day. And anyway, I just don't even know how to describe it. Their channel is so good. So if you don't follow the Celtic Traders, go check them out. I don't know how to describe it. I just love her. You know, it's so fun. So, and then Becky from Dorky Thrifters put up a video this week. So go show her some love, because she's slowly getting things back into the groove. You know, her husband just passed away, and they have a GoFundMe, and I shared that in iLot, and I think on my Facebook page as well. But she's trying to get things rolling again. They've moved into their new place, still the mobile, you know, like camper lifestyle. So they're, you know, she's getting back on her feet, figuring that out. And then there's another channel that I really like that I started watching, and it's called Living the Good Life. And she knows a lot about antiques and China and things like that. And so I've really enjoyed watching her. She only has about 100-something subscribers, but I'm really enjoying it because it's a lot of the same kind of stuff like I have, and things that my grandmother collected, you know, with china and glass and sugar shakers and things like that. So that's another one to check out, Living the Good Life. And then also let me know either in the chat or if you watch later, leave me a comment, because I love checking out new channels, and sometimes I don't find them all, until later. So pardon me. So if you know of like an up and coming channel or somebody new who's starting to get off, I'd love to hear what their channel name is so I can check them out. So anyway, I know what it was like to be new. I still remember, and so yeah, it's hard getting your foot out there. And I think too, what brought this up was that we had a little bit of a, I don't know, it wasn't really drama, but there was a bit of a back and forth in the group about YouTubers, and some people are saying, I don't like YouTube channels that have a lot of, like extra stuff, they just want the facts. And that's fine. That's cool. And then, I mean, people were sharing their opinions, but then somebody came in there and they were just like so mean and just like about like new channels and stuff. And I don't normally get into the drama. Usually I just nip it in the bud. But this time I was like, no, I want to encourage everybody. If you're starting a channel, it's hard. I mean, go back and watch some of my first ones, and I'm so shy, and just to have somebody who has a channel or who doesn't have a channel, just like tear into, it takes a lot for some people to get in there and try it. So I love to find out, new channels are starting up, and just to hear, help them out. Oh no, sorry, Gordon Grumpy. Oh dear. Let's see, Silver Hair's channel is so cool. He's a shameless plug. Yes. So yeah, let me know, because I don't know, it just really got me thinking about that. When I was new, I was really fortunate to have some really good friends who are good friends now, come along and really give me those boosts and give me pep talks and things like that. So Maggie says, anybody who puts themselves out there deserves a lot of credit. Yeah. I mean, I was really lucky because Steve Rakin was really early on, one of my first encouragers, and I know, love him or hate him, whatever, everybody's got their opinion about him, but he was really great to me, I mean, phone calls and everything, calling me, I mean, just to give me encouragement, not to flirt with me or anything. I mean, that's something. I'm kidding. Zahir says, it's always easy to be an armchair critic. It takes guts to put your content out there. This is true. And Nick says, I admire anyone who puts themselves out there on YouTube. It's not easy, especially when you first start out. Exactly. Yeah. And Latest Grace, I admire anyone who takes the time to make videos. They're a lot of work. They can be. Yes, they can be, which is why I do a lot more live, because then they're not as hard, honestly. Yes. Hey, Marianne. Hello. Let's see, can you give a link to Living the Good Life? I can't find her. I'll have to link it after the show. But it's, yeah, Living the Good Life. Yeah, I'll link it after the show. Okay, so, okay, let's see. And then, okay, this was funny this week. I gotta say, I love Good Samaritans. I know people complain about it. When someone sees one of your listings and they message you to let you know, like, you did something wrong in your listing, or, oh my gosh, whatever. So I always appreciate it. What I just take this, even if they say it ugly, I try to take the sweet out of the, venom or whatever. Nick says he's still not in the bath. That's okay. Update. We'll update throughout the show, Nick. So I always, like, just send messages back and say, oh, thanks so much. I appreciate that. And I had somebody the other day, I did a video about cross-posting, and I messed something up in my Etsy video where I said, take this book home, and it was a necklace, and so I just went back and fixed it. But I appreciate that. But I'm going to tell you, I had 2 this week about the same thing. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to share with you what it was. Not the messages, but I had to change it. I had to change it. Okay, where'd it go? Here we go. Okay, so I have these 2 figures, right? Wait, where's my screen? So I have Jolie Marie, this cat, Jim Shore figure. She's at $34.99. And then I have Bueno Figaro, who was at $134.99. And so I had 2 people, and I listed them back to back, so they were side by side. I had 2 people message me and say, did you misprice the boy cat? Because he was at 134. And they thought that I just accidentally put 100 in front of that, because they just, I guess, thought that I messed up. And I was like, no. He's just more desirable. He's more rare. So he's priced a lot more, a lot higher. And so when the second person messaged me the same thing, I was like, that's it, I'm changing the price. So I changed them to $129.99 instead of $134.99 so that I wouldn't keep getting that message. Anyway, the girl sold. So, but I'm sticking with my price on him. I'm just saying. But yeah, I appreciate it. I just thought it was funny this week when I got two about the same thing. That works. Okay. Uh-oh. Did I close out my wrong screen? Here we go. But I'm looking for Figaro now. I'm telling you. Do you need him? Are you looking for him? Are you joking? Because I have one to sell. Okay, let's see. All right, so as far as my health and stuff, I talk about, I was doing my 2-mile mornings. That's kind of put on hold right now. Once the weather warms back up, it was warmer yesterday, but but today the temperature has dropped into the 30s, which I know is still livable for some people, but it's cold. So I didn't go out walking today, and we'll see. Why did I put walking on hold 30? Oh, okay, that's the temperature. I was like, why would I put 33 today? I'm not 33 today. Okay, and then I wanted to show you. I've been working on my sewing again. So I'm working on these pillows for the boys, but then I've been working on this, and a novice sewer quilter, So I've been working on this one. This is the quilt top that I'm working on, but I ran out of the fabric, so I just ordered some more tomorrow. So it's going to be cool. And I prefer like real simple designs like that, like patchwork style. So there's that. That's what I've been working on, my quilt top. And then these pillows for the boys. Hello, Anna. Yeah. Stone Mason says, poor thing, it's up to a blistering 10.5 here. Let's see. Zahir says, I suppose it's worth paying for that growler. I don't even know, because when I think growler, I think like the big thing of beer that you get from the beer place. Yeah. So, thanks. So yeah, my mom is a really nice quilter. She does really more intricate things than that. And so but I really like the simple designs, like a nice patchwork quilt on a bed is just so cozy to me. I don't know. So anyway, hey Anna, and minus 25 in Canada, minus 30 there. Oh dear, no. I mean, and for us, it's like, whoa, it got down to 29 last night, which is really almost unheard of here. It doesn't happen very often. So, and the boys were really wanting icicles or snow, but that didn't happen. So, oh well, it'll start warming up later this week too. So, all right, how we doing? I've done professional. Oh, really nice. 80 in Orlando. Nice. Did you get to some garage sales yesterday? Luckily we had, I got to at least one yesterday. So, okay, so then this week, here's what's coming up this week. So I talked to you about the International League of Thrifters admin chat Q&A type video that's coming up on Tanya's channel. So get in the iLot so you can find out. And I talked to you about Andrea being our new admin. Silver Hair says 19 this morning in Central Texas, right? That's cold. Joni is putting on her air conditioning again because it's warm in Florida. Okay, I've got to stop. I am closing that chat up, friends. Okay. No. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot. Sorry. Then, okay, so that's going on Wednesday on Tanya's channel. And then Wednesday on my channel at noon Central Time, Joe and Jeff Davidson and I will be talking about merch again. We'll see what kind of changes have happened since last week because it's all up in the air. It's all up in the air. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. And then, so some other videos that are going to come out this week on my channel. I'm doing 2 spreadsheet videos. They'll probably both go out on Monday. I don't normally like to put out 2 videos in one day, but I will. So I'm going to remake my eBay and Etsy spreadsheet video and how I create that and how I use the different calculators to figure that out. Because I did it a while back, but it was really early. I'm trying not to read the chat because they're talking about shoveling poop. Anyway, or shoveling a poop path for my dog. I'm focusing. Okay. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm going to remake this video because Because when I made it once before, I was a novice YouTuber, and I left people's names up there, and I really want to protect my buyers' usernames, I guess. So I'm going to remake that one, and then I'm also going to share my spreadsheet that I use for merch, where I track, because I'm a bean counter with my money stuff like that. So I plug in the numbers on merch every single day so I can see how many shirts I've sold and how much money I've estimated to make. They're trying to draw my attention over here into the chat now. Shamelessly. Okay, I'll just tell you what they're saying. So they were talking about shoveling paths for their dogs to be able to go to the bathroom, which I'm totally unfamiliar with. And then Stone Mason was teasing and saying squirrel, and then he was saying squirrel poop. And okay, there we go. Okay, so those are a couple videos coming out. Tuesday, I'll put out my eBay and Etsy sales video. And so it'll be a little bit less than a week for that one. Stop it, Angie. I'm going to hide y'all. I am hiding you until I'm focusing now. So there, you're in timeout. All right, so, and then Thursday, I haven't done an Amazon sales update in a long, long time. So I'm going to go through and pick some of my more interesting sales for my Amazon FBA to share with you. So that'll be good, because I had a really good one just this week, which was amazing. And yeah, okay, Jeff, hey, how's it going? All righty, so, oh, and then I put it down in my description box below, my Amazon affiliate link. And let me explain to you what that is. So one, the reason I've decided to put it in my videos to start with is basically from my mom. But I would appreciate anything that you guys could do for me too. Because my mom shops on Amazon all the time. And every time I'll ask her, did you use my affiliate link, Mom? Oh, I forgot. Now, where do I find that again? So I told her I'm putting it in my videos starting today. So you just go to any of my videos that happened after today or later, and click on that link, and then that's it. So it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't charge anything. It's just like you click on this link that takes you to Amazon, and it just tells Amazon, Margaret sent me, So whatever my mom buys or whatever you buy, if you use the link, you just buy normal. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You buy it, you spend your money, and then that's it for you. And then whatever, like say my mom buys, I get like a little affiliate profit off of that. So if she buys, toilet paper, then I would get, a little bit of, I don't know what the percentages is. It's not that much, but it adds up. You know what I mean? And when you're working on feeding two boys that are inching closer to teen years, my oldest one just turned 9. So in a couple of years, he'll be a teenager. So anyway, I'm putting that down there. So it's there. If you remember, if you choose to, click on it if you're going shopping on Amazon. So there. Okay, so there's that. And then kids are out of school. I told y'all that, yes. And then Friday, who knows? Okay, so now the questions. So these are some of the questions that I've gotten either through Facebook or on some of my videos that I thought I would answer for you guys today. Or if you have any in the chat, you can ask away. And we've got 49 viewers. Hello, everybody. All right, so here we go. College fund affiliate link. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, whoever, if you click on it and go to Amazon, it doesn't cost you anything extra. It just tells Amazon, it's like a finder's fee, sort of like, Margaret sent me, I'm here, thanks. All right, what is with the poop talk over there, y'all? Okay, so let's jump into the Q&A questions. Here we go. So Danya Deals asked, can you tell me if when someone buys from you and you want to see what they're selling and it shows you that they don't sell anything or their store has no items for sale on eBay? So sometimes when someone buys something from you, you can go over and like click on their shop or click on their name and see what they have to sell. But sometimes people that buy from you on eBay, they don't sell anything. So sometimes it'll just say there's nothing to show because they don't sell, or maybe their shop is closed or something like that. So I have that happen both ways. Of course, I like to see that it's somebody who's generally a person that's on eBay frequently, but I've had zero, people that are not sellers and people with zero feedback buy for me, and I haven't really had a lot of problems. So, and then Jazzy Red asks, Margaret, have you decided what you're going to do once Amazon starts charging storage fees? Well, they charge them, but they're going to be increasing by a lot. So I don't know. We'll just kind of see. I haven't sent in a shipment in a really long time. So I'm really happy with the profits I'm getting right now, but I have a ton of stuff that I'm planning on sending in. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. I don't sell, I buy. I'll have to go back and scroll back up in the chat for just a second. So yeah, I don't know, but because I do have a lot of things that I want to send into Amazon, but I'll have to kind of see how that's going to go with the new storage fees. Let's see. Anna says, I make jewelry. Sorry, I'm reading back in the chat because it went by. Hey, Yvonne. Is your eBay same? Yeah, I have the same eBay name. Yeah, Texas Gal Treasures. I'm the same everywhere. eBay, Etsy, Texas Gal Treasures. That's me. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so, oh, I went too far. So Life Gets Real asks, how do you choose what's worth buying? And that kind of depends. When I first started out, I just kind of looked for things that I thought were kind of more, I don't want to say obvious, but obvious to me about, oh yeah, I look at what I think other people might like. And then some of it's just trial and error, you know. I know there are people that go and really do research, and they do very well. You know, they'll go look at eBay solds and then sort them and really get a lot of background research on what's selling. But I don't do a whole lot of that. I just kind of go with my gut for a lot of things, or I watch a lot of haul videos and sales videos and see what kind of things people are picking up and selling. So kind of like that. And then jewelry. I always pick up jewelry. And then Joel Thorson asks, do you use your personal address for shipping? I've heard some don't, or use a P.O. box for Craigslist list. I use a P.O. box, and that's, I think after my first or second sale on Etsy, I was really nervous about my personal address being sent out there. And so it didn't take long for me to get a P.O. box, and it's totally worth it. And I use it, you know, I can write it off on my taxes as a business expense. So definitely. And I have it, the P.O. box is actually in the description, which is how Maggie knew to send me this awesome Christmas card. I get friend mail very frequently, so I appreciate it. I love it. Let's see. Let's see. Anna says I research all, and that's another thing when I'm you know, figuring out what to buy. If I'm not sure about something, I'll look it up real quick. Silver Hair Stacker says, anybody sell bras? I had the most fun listing them this morning. I'll bet you did. Let's see. By the way, that's what I've been doing this morning, trying to figure out a new way to see buy it now sold prices besides watch count. You know what? Have you looked on Flipper Tools? Because that's what I use. When someone buys something on best offer on eBay and you can't see what the actual sold price was. If you go to flippertools.com, use source page and find doesn't work anymore. Uh-oh. But anyway, that's what I use, Flipper Tools. And then there's a little button that'll say, you know, eBay actual sold price or whatever like that, best offer price. Click on that and plug in the URL and it's there. Unless I changed it, that's what I use. And then Jazzy Rez again says, Margaret, I picked up my first tie clips. Do you generally sell those for about $20, even if they don't have a name? I have one that says Anson on it. Should I sell that for more? So when it comes to tie clips and cufflinks, the name can help, but generally I go more on the look. Like if it's a really unique looking tie clip or tie bar, then I will sell it for more. And if it's just a plain one, I might put it up for 15 bucks, you know, if it's just a plain silver bar or whatever. But yeah, if they're cool looking, I usually go up higher. And if there's not anything like them, then I don't know. I always price high and then just put best offer. I have no, especially when they're little like that. Like I can throw it in the box and it's not taking up any space. It's fine, you know. Boy, okay. How are we doing on time? Yeah, I've only been at it for 30 minutes. All right, so those are the questions that I had pulled. I have other questions. Do you guys have anything for me in the chat? I'll go see if I want to share another question from over here, or if we're just going to call it early. We might call it early. I don't know. I'm letting my kid play video games back there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll just save some of these questions for next time. But anyway, yeah, all right. I'm looking in the chat. Okay, good. All right, so I guess I'm going to call it early today instead of, you know, plugging through for an hour. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. Again, follow me on Facebook at Texas Gal Treasures, and go join the International League of Thrifters so you find out when we have our admin hangout that's coming up this week. And that's it. Oh, Latest Grace asked, Margaret, where do you get your jewelry jars? Usually from like Goodwill. That's where I see them most frequently. Yeah, and I have some that I need to unbox still. You know, I have a lot. All right, so thanks again, everybody in the chat. Oh, and I always forget to say, I've got 64 viewers. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Would you please go down there and hit that like button for me, because it tells YouTube, this girl is somebody that people watch sometimes. Maybe you should let other people know about her. So yeah, hit that like button down below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thanks a lot, guys.